In a world with more than 8 billion people, some individuals stand out not for their talents or achievements, but because of their remarkable physical traits. These are people whose body parts are unusually long, large, or unique, going far beyond ordinary human expectations. Comment 1 inch to uncover the fascinating stories of 20 people with extraordinary physical attributes. Number 26. Jiangxia. If you're a woman who loves long eyelashes, Jiangxia could be your ultimate role model. This extraordinary woman from China holds the Guinness World Record for the longest eyelash, measuring an unbelievable 8 inches, about 20.3 centimeters. The lash that set the record grows on the upper lid of her left eye and began developing around 2015 when she first noticed its unusual length. Unlike those who use mascara or false eyelashes, Yu Jiangxiao has no need for them. Her naturally long lashes act as eyeliner, saving her both effort and time in front of the mirror. Imagine never having to visit the cosmetics section. How amazing would that be? Even with their incredible length, Jiangxia's lashes don't get in the way of her daily activities, though they definitely draw plenty of attention. There is no scientific reasoning for her unusual eyelashes. Doctors remain baffled, and genetics give no explanation since no one else in her family carries this feature. Jiangxia considers her astonishing lashes to be a divine blessing, which she connects to a spiritual encounter she had after spending 480 days in the mountains. Number 25. Pauline Potter, once acknowledged as the world's heaviest woman, also holds the title for the widest waist, measuring an incredible 102 inches over 2.6 meters, equal to more than 8.5 feet. Picture the difficulties that come with such a waistline. Pauline endured them daily. At her maximum weight of 643 pounds, about 292 kilograms, even the simplest tasks, such as getting dressed or bathing, became overwhelming obstacles. She relied on a motorized wheelchair to move and could not fit into her own car, turning every day, life into a constant challenge. Pauline's journey is a powerful symbol of determination and the drive to change her life. She contacted Guinness World Records, not in pursuit of recognition, but as a desperate call for help. By sharing her story, she wished to motivate doctors to step forward and assist in her weight loss struggle. Her issues with obesity had deep roots in her childhood, where food served both as joy and comfort, a pattern that continued into her adult years, driving her lifelong fight with weight. Number 24. Mrityunjay Das, an extraordinary child from India, faced a remarkable challenge. At only 7 months old, born with hydrocephalus, a disorder where fluid gathers in the brain, his head expanded to a record-breaking circumference of 38 inches, the largest ever measured. Picture a head bigger than a watermelon on such a tiny body. The extra fluid, nearly 145 gallons, placed enormous pressure on his brain and altered his appearance. However, thanks to the outstanding doctors at Ames Hospital in Bhubaneswar, his journey took a positive turn. Over 6 weeks, surgeons successfully drained nearly 1 gallon of fluid and fitted a shunt to continuously release the rest, giving Mrityunjay another chance at life. After the surgery, his head size reduced to 27 inches, and his mental functions showed great improvement. For his parents, the procedure brought not only physical relief, but also hope for social acceptance. Before treatment, his unusual appearance led locals to cruelly call him Ghost Baby, and his parents, Kamalesh and Kavita, suffered rejection in their community. Now, with his head size much closer to normal, they look forward to a kinder and brighter future for their son. Number 23. San Mumtaz, from a village nearly 100 kilometers outside Lahore, Pakistan, is recognized for having an unusually large head. During his childhood, his family believed his condition was due to Proteus syndrome, the same disorder linked to Joseph Merrick, famously remembered as the Elephant Man. Yet, unlike the uneven deformities commonly associated with Proteus syndrome, Sane's features are symmetrical on both sides, leading specialists to suspect he may have an entirely different rare congenital disorder. Living with this condition has been extremely difficult for Sane, now 25 years old. Despite his challenges, he hopes to begin a rickshaw business, but does not believe marriage is in his future, convinced his condition is a curse from God and a burden he must carry alone. His search for answers has drawn the attention of Dr. Edwin Kirk, a distinguished clinical geneticist from Sydney Children's Hospital and the University of New South Wales, who is determined to uncover the truth about Sane's unusual condition. Dr. Kirk, known for diagnosing severe congenital disorders, hopes to visit Pakistan to examine Sane directly. His plan includes conducting detailed tests and scans to confirm a precise diagnosis. Once back in Australia, Dr. Kirk intends to collaborate with Dr. Glenn Marshall, a respected clinical expert, to investigate the best possible treatment options for Sane's case. Number 22. Rumeysa Gelgi. Among those with the rarest physical traits is Rumeysa Gelgi, a remarkable woman from Turkey who stands at a towering 7 feet 0.7 inches. Imagine needing to look upward just to meet someone's eyes. That is the reality Rumeysa presents. At only 26, she holds multiple Guinness World Records, such as the tallest living woman, the longest fingers, the largest hands, and the longest back. Her extraordinary height is the result of Weaver syndrome, a rare condition that causes rapid growth and physical complications. This syndrome is exceptionally uncommon, with only about 50 known cases worldwide, and Rumeysa is among the few women diagnosed with it. Although her height makes her extraordinary, it also brings numerous difficulties. Everyday tasks such as shopping for clothes, moving about, or even sitting in standard furniture are far from simple. Rumeysa often purchases dresses to wear as tops, since ordinary shirts do not fit her size. Her journey has included scoliosis, multiple surgeries, and the need for custom-made furniture to suit her frame. Despite these obstacles, her determination shines through. In 2022, she was able to experience flying for the first time, thanks to Turkish Airlines, which converted 6 seats into a stretcher to accommodate her comfort. Number 21. Annie Hawkins Turner, also known as Norma Stitz, is an extraordinary woman in every sense. She has been recognized by Guinness World Records for having the world's largest natural breasts, a result of a rare condition called gigantomastia, which leads to extreme breast enlargement. Each of her breasts weighs over 30 pounds, making her a unique biological phenomenon. Though gigantomastia can bring pain, discomfort, and health difficulties, Annie has chosen to embrace her natural body with confidence. Despite medical advice and family encouragement to undergo breast reduction surgery, she has firmly refused, preferring to keep her natural form. For Annie, her chest is more than a physical attribute, it is a mark of resilience. While in her younger years, she struggled to accept her body in a society unready for her uniqueness. She eventually grew to celebrate her individuality. Today, at 67, Annie lives proudly without regrets, using her experience to raise awareness about gigantomastia and inspire others. She has transformed her condition into a message of strength and empowerment for those facing similar challenges. Number 20. Mehmet Özürek. Have you ever imagined that someone's nose could make them famous? Mehmet Özürek has proven it possible. From Artvin, Turkey, Mehmet holds the Guinness World Record for the longest nose on a living human, measuring an extraordinary 3.46 inches. His nose was first officially measured in 2010 on the Italian TV program Lo Show dei Record, and his title was reaffirmed in 2020 and 2021. As a child, Mehmet did not always see his distinctive nose as something to be proud of. Like many children with unusual features, he faced teasing and unkind remarks. With time, however, he came to see his extraordinary nose as a blessing from God. After all, how many people can claim their nose is capable of inflating a balloon? Interestingly, Mehmet has also said that his large nose enhances his sense of smell. Imagine detecting the scent of fresh bread baking from miles away. However, his nose is not the longest in recorded history. That distinction belongs to Thomas Weathers, an English circus performer of the 18th century, whose nose was measured at an astounding 19 inches, number 19 Karen Tribemore. Unusual than a single person with a unique body part is an entire community known for their remarkably long necks. These are the Padang women of the Karen tribe, often referred to as the long-necked women of northern Thailand and eastern Myanmar. One woman even holds the Guinness World Record for the longest neck, reaching 16 inches, which is about 4 times longer than average. This dramatic look isn't natural. It's created by wearing stacked brass rings. The practice begins at around age 5, with the first coil weighing about 4.5 pounds. As the years go by, more rings are added, pressing down the collarbone and rib cage to give the illusion of an extended neck. The result is a gold-covered, giraffe-like appearance that has fascinated outsiders for centuries. The reasons for the tradition remain mysterious. Some suggest the rings were originally meant for protection against tiger bites or to ward off slave traders. Others see them as a standard of beauty, symbolizing elegance and grace in Padang culture. Whatever the origin, the practice has become a core part of their cultural heritage and identity. Number 18. Byron and Emily. Schlenker Byron Schlenker, a 47-year-old from Syracuse, New York, and his 14-year-old daughter Emily, both hold Guinness World Records for their unusually wide tongues. Byron's tongue measures an incredible 3.4 inches, about the size of a drink coaster, while Emily's is 2.9 inches, making her the female record holder. Their record-breaking journey began by accident when Byron measured his tongue during one of Emily's school projects. They soon discovered it surpassed the standing record. Encouraged, Emily tried as well and went on to claim her own record. Now, this father-daughter pair is famous worldwide, with their story spreading across social media. While friends often tease Byron about his tongue, both he and his wife Vicky take it humorously. Together with their 2 younger daughters, the family embraces their quirky distinction with laughter and positivity. Number 17. Andrea Ivanova, a 24-year-old from Bulgaria, has taken extreme beauty standards to a whole new level by claiming the title of the woman with the largest lips. She has spent more than $10,000 solely on lip fillers and shows no sign of stopping. In fact, she is preparing for her 27th injection. Her lips, resembling those of a Bratz doll, have become her defining look. Each treatment costs about $250, but Andrea considers it a small investment to stand out in a world obsessed with typical beauty ideals. While fans worry that her lips might burst from the constant procedures, Andrea remains firm in her choice to push the limits of cosmetic enhancement. Her changes extend beyond her lips. She has invested in cheek fillers costing $900 a session, and she is considering future procedures like a facelift and chin contouring to refine her doll-like image even further. Number 16. Sultan Kösen-born. In 1982 in Turkey, Sultan Kösen became world famous as the tallest man alive, reaching a height of 2.51 meters. His extraordinary size, however, was caused by a pituitary tumor that produced excessive growth hormones throughout his childhood. Life at this height brought constant difficulties, finding clothes, custom shoes, and even moving through ordinary doorways were daily struggles. The hardest challenge, though, was enduring the judgment of others. Often mocked as a giant monster, Sultan was isolated and faced prejudice everywhere he went. Rumors claimed he used his height only for fame, but instead of letting negativity define him, Sultan turned his platform into a way to spread awareness about pituitary health and to encourage others with similar conditions. Before achieving recognition, he dealt with unemployment and discrimination, but after surgery halted his growth, his story became one of triumph, transforming him from an outcast into an international figure of inspiration. His life proves that challenges can be turned into strengths, and his resilience remains a symbol of hope. Number 15, Kalakaiwi. In today's world, body modification is often embraced as self-expression, but Kalakaiwi, an artist from Hawaii, has taken it further than most. He holds the Guinness World Record for the largest non-surgically stretched earlobes, each reaching a diameter of 4.3 inches. To imagine the scale, you could easily pass a hand through them. His stretched ears reflect a modern take on an ancient practice once embraced by cultures worldwide, from African tribes to Egyptian royalty like King Tutankhamun. But Kala's modifications go far beyond his lobes. His body is a canvas of creativity, silicone horns implanted on his head, stretched, nostrils, tattooed brows, numerous piercings, and even a split tongue, achieved with nothing more than dental floss. He has also placed bolts into his forehead, sometimes decorated with spikes. In 2022, Kala traveled to Milan to officially receive his Guinness title, undoubtedly catching attention along the way. At his Hawaiian studio, he continues redefining body art by merging ancient traditions with modern design. Whether admired or criticized, his extreme look forces people to rethink the boundaries of personal expression. Number 14. Diana Armstrong. When it comes to extraordinary body parts, Diana Armstrong from Minnesota has taken nail art to a level no one else has reached. At age 64, she holds the Guinness World Record for the longest fingernails on a woman's hand, with a combined measurement of 42 feet and 10.4 inches. To imagine the scale, her nails are longer than an entire school bus. Diana's decision not to cut her nails goes back to 1997 and is rooted in a heartbreaking story. That year, her daughter Letitia tragically died from an asthma attack. Letitia had been the last person to care for and paint Diana's nails, and in her memory, Diana vowed never to cut them again. What began as a tribute has grown into a central part of her family's life. Her grandchildren now spend hours decorating her nails, sometimes up to 10 hours of work, using woodworking tools to file them, and over 20 bottles of polish for a single manicure. While her nails symbolize devotion and remembrance, they also come with daily struggles. She cannot drive, has difficulty with simple tasks, and depends heavily on her family's assistance. Yet despite the challenges, her nails remain a living tribute to her enduring love for her daughter. Number 13. Gary Turner, known worldwide as the man with the most elastic skin, has left audiences amazed with his unusual talent. He was born with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that makes connective tissues unusually flexible. Thanks to this condition, Gary can pull the skin on his stomach all the way over his face without feeling pain. But his childhood was far from easy. He was relentlessly teased and mocked because of his condition. Instead of hiding, he embraced his uniqueness, turning it into a strength and building a career in entertainment. His skin-stretching ability earned him fame, but also fueled rumors that surgery was behind his talent. Medical experts, however, confirmed it is entirely natural, though the condition brings health risks such as fragile skin and weak joints. Despite the physical difficulties, Gary considers his unusual gift a blessing. He uses his talent not just to entertain, but also to inspire, showing that embracing individuality can turn differences into strengths. Number 12. Francisco Domingo. Joaquim Francisco. Domingo Joaquim, also known as Chiquinho, is celebrated for his record-breaking smile. He holds the Guinness World Record for the widest mouth, measuring an incredible 6.69 inches. Born in Angola, Chiquinho has wowed crowds with his astonishing ability to fit an entire soda can sideways into his mouth, with extra space left over. To impress even further, he can spin the can with his tongue before ejecting it, transforming his wide grin into a full spectacle. His talent first drew attention in marketplaces around Luanda, Angola's capital, before catching the eye of Guinness. Officials. In 2010, he officially secured his record on the Italian TV program Lo Show dei Record in Rome, where his performance left the audience stunned. Craig Glenday, the editor-in-chief of Guinness World Records, described Chiquinho's feat as unforgettable. Even with worldwide fame, Chiquinho has bigger goals. He wants to continue his education and return to school, showing that his extraordinary mouth is just one part of who he is. Number 11. Rolf Buchholz from Germany is internationally recognized for pushing body modification to the extreme. He currently holds the Guinness World Record for the most piercings, with more than 450 across his body, including hundreds on his face and even private areas. But his dedication goes beyond piercings. Rolf has had silicone and metal implants placed under his forehead skin to form horn-like bumps, giving him a dramatic look. Nearly every inch of his body is tattooed, including his eyeballs, making his appearance unlike anyone else's. His extreme modifications have made him both famous and unforgettable in the world of body art. Yet, his appearance has also brought challenges. In 2014, he was denied entry into Dubai because of how he looked. While some admire his courage and commitment, others react with fear or prejudice. His story highlights how far body modification can go and how it challenges traditional ideas of beauty and acceptance. Number 10. Asha Mandela. We've already seen records for the longest eyelashes and fingernails, but Asha Mandela has gone even, further by holding the title for the world's longest hair. At 62 years old, this U.S. woman has been growing her hair for more than 4 decades, and it now stretches to an astonishing 19 feet 6.5 inches, about 5.96 meters. For Asha, her locks are more than just hair. They are her royal crown of love, which she affectionately calls her cobra. To keep them from dragging on the ground, she carries her hair in a special bag and even cradles it like a treasured companion while sleeping. The care her hair requires is immense, demanding time, patience, and complete dedication. Yet for Asha, the effort is worth it. She has promised never to cut her hair, linking its growth to her spiritual path. She recalls vivid dreams of a giant cobra guiding her along this journey. For those beginning their own hair growth story, her advice is simple but powerful. Treat your hair like a tree. Keep it clean, nurture it, and above all, love it. Number 9. Jyoti Amge, born in 1993 in India, became world famous after being named by Guinness World Records as the shortest woman alive, measuring only 62.8 centimeters. Her life story reflects resilience and determination. As a child, she endured constant staring and harsh nicknames such as midget or living wonder. Instead of letting the negativity break her, Jyoti transformed the criticism into strength, showing remarkable courage and ambition. Standing no taller than a newborn baby, she faces daily struggles. Finding clothes and personal items tailored for her size is a constant challenge. Public appearances bring overwhelming attention, but Jyoti remains unfazed, embracing her role as a symbol of empowerment. Rumors once spread that she was being used by the entertainment industry purely for profit, but she strongly denied those claims, affirming her independence in shaping her own career. She has appeared on several high-profile TV programs and even starred in the hit show American Horror Story, earning worldwide recognition. For Jyoti, her stature is not a limitation, but a tool for breaking stereotypes. Her journey represents much more than uniqueness. It is a testament to persistence, bravery, and redefining what strength truly means. Number 8. Mohammed and Huda Shahada siblings. Mohammed and Huda Shahada have rewritten Guinness World Records thanks to their astonishingly large wingspans. Mohammed's arm span reaches 8 feet 2.5 inches, while his sister Huda's measures 7 feet 8.4 inches, both longer than the height of the average adult. But the records go further. 34-year-old Muhammad also holds the record for the widest hand, with his left hand measuring 12.32 inches, 31.3 centimeters. His 29-year-old sister Huda has her own records, including the largest hands and feet for a woman, with her left hand at 9.57 inches and her right foot at 13.03 inches. Collectively, the siblings have earned 5 Guinness World Records, and their combined height almost matches the size of a London double-decker bus. Their extraordinary size comes from gigantism, a rare condition caused by benign pituitary tumors, which lead to excessive growth. While their features make them truly stand out, the condition also brings real struggles, such as walking difficulties and other health complications. Number 7. Kim Goodman, Chicago native. Kim Goodman stunned the world with her jaw-dropping ability, literally. She holds the Guinness World Record for the farthest eyeball protrusion, with her eyes able to extend 0.47 inches past their sockets. Her unusual skill was discovered by accident. One day, after being hit on the head with a hockey mask, her eyes suddenly popped out farther than normal. Since then, Kim has learned to control the ability, performing it on command and astonishing audiences everywhere. This rare condition, known as proptosis, is measured precisely with an instrument called a proptometer. Her record was officially certified in Istanbul, Turkey in 2007. Long before that, she had appeared on The Late Show with David Letterman and was recognized during Guinness World Records' 50th anniversary celebrations. To this day, her extraordinary skill continues to shock and fascinate anyone who witnesses it. Number 6. Victoria Wright. Victoria Wright was born with cherubism, a rare genetic disorder that resulted in her having one of the largest jaws in the world. This condition, marked by unusual bone growth in the lower face, first became noticeable when she was only 4 years old. Her mother spotted something unusual while brushing her teeth. The shape of her jaw didn't appear normal. What began as a small concern grew into a lifelong journey filled with trials, strength, and perseverance. Doctors initially believed her condition would improve after puberty, but instead, her jaw continued to enlarge, eventually growing so heavy it was often compared to the weight of a bowling ball. The bone growth created pressure on her eyes, requiring surgical intervention to protect her vision. Though the procedure helped preserve her eyesight, Victoria still lives with headaches and occasional discomfort caused by cherubism. Number 5. Benny Harlem. Many men dream of having a standout hairstyle, but Benny Harlem has taken this to an entirely different level. A model and influencer from Los Angeles, he holds the Guinness World Record for the tallest high-top fade, which soars to an incredible 20.5 inches. Nearly 2 feet tall, his gravity-defying hairstyle demands serious effort to maintain. Benny dedicates up to 2 hours each day styling and grooming his record-breaking hair. He uses his unique look to motivate people everywhere, urging them to embrace natural beauty and celebrate individuality. He first gained worldwide fame in 2016 when a photo of him and his daughter Jackson went viral on Instagram. With their striking hairstyles and heartwarming bond, the duo quickly captured hundreds of thousands of followers, becoming true symbols of hair inspiration. Benny credits his hair health to natural, homemade shampoos crafted with ingredients like coconut and berries, combined with a lifestyle focused on wellness. His wife and daughter share the same passion for hair care, and together the family's dedication shines through in every striking photo they share. Number 4. Rick Genest, Zombie Boy. Rick Genest, better known as Zombie Boy, was a Canadian model and performance artist who rose to international fame through his dramatic body modifications. His transformation included countless tattoos, piercings, and even surgically implanted silicone horns, creating a haunting yet unforgettable appearance that made him a standout in the world of body art. Rick's fascination with horror films, and Gothic culture inspired his transformation during his teenage years, channeling his love of the macabre into an extraordinary form of self-expression. His striking look soon caught the attention of designer Rick Owens, who featured him in major fashion shows, launching his career in the alternative fashion scene. Rick quickly became a global symbol of individuality, acceptance, and the freedom to embrace one's uniqueness. Beyond fashion, he used his platform to raise awareness about mental health, sharing openly about his struggles with depression and encouraging others to seek help. Tragically, Rick passed away in 2018, but his legacy lives on as a reminder of resilience, creativity, and the importance of mental health awareness. Number 3. Chandra Bahadur Dangi Standing. At just 54.6 centimeters, Chandra Bahadur Dangi earned the Guinness World Record as the shortest man ever recorded. Born in a small isolated village in Nepal, Chandra lived with primordial dwarfism, a rare genetic condition that restricted his growth throughout his life. Despite his size, he turned his uniqueness into a global legacy. While his recognition brought him fame, it also fueled speculation that his title was being used as a marketing tool to boost tourism in Nepal. Chandra firmly denied these claims, emphasizing that his real purpose was to send a powerful message. A person's value cannot be measured by physical height. Life for Chandra was not easy. Poverty, social stigma, and daily challenges were part of his reality. Yet his determination and positivity made him a national treasure and a source of inspiration worldwide, proving that strength of spirit far outweighs physical limitations. Number 2. Hong 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 Hong, a young boy from China, was born with an astonishing total of 31 digits, 15 fingers and 16 toes, yet no thumbs. His condition, polydactyly, is a genetic trait that leads to the development of extra fingers or toes. While it occurs in about 1 in every 1,000 newborns, Hong Hong's case is exceptionally rare. What makes his story even more remarkable is that his mother also has polydactyly, with 6 fingers and 6 toes herself. Born in Pingjiang County, Hunan Province, Hong Hong's parents were determined to help him live as normal a life as possible. After seeking medical advice, doctors recommended a complex surgery that would remove the extra digits and reconstruct fully functional thumbs, an essential step for proper gripping and everyday tasks. Number 1. Adrienne Lewis. Adrienne Lewis, a Michigan native from the United States, has captured worldwide attention with her extraordinary talent, a tongue measuring an incredible 10 centimeters in length. Officially recognized by Guinness World Records as the world's longest tongue, this unique feature has not only earned her the prestigious title, but also turned her into a social media sensation. Adrienne uses her remarkable ability to entertain global audiences with fun, creative, and imaginative content, delighting viewers with her one-of-a-kind skill. Born on February 19, 1995, she realized from a young age that her unusually long tongue was special. Instead of hiding it, Adrienne embraced it, building a massive online following by showcasing its flexibility and reach through games and challenges. She now uses her platform to encourage self-acceptance and body positivity, inspiring others to take pride in their individuality. Her story is proof that what makes us different can also become our greatest strength. This unique feature has been transformed into a true strength, building a massive online following by showcasing incredible flexibility and reach through fun challenges and creative content. Instead of avoiding the spotlight, the talent is proudly embraced, using the platform to spread positivity and promote self-acceptance. The message is clear. Celebrate individuality and feel confident in the traits that make you different. Now, imagine living with a body part so rare it breaks a world record. Would it be a source of pride, or would it bring unexpected challenges? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more extraordinary and inspiring stories.